Alrighty, welcome back. So yesterday there were three A plus setups across three different assets, and all of them were winners using the one-to-one risk-reward ratio and the premium discount filter that I've been talking about lately. Personally, I managed to catch two of them, and I missed one of them, not because I didn't like it, but just because I was literally too slow and I missed it. But that's okay. In this video, I'll break down all three A plus setups over yesterday. Real quick, I'll just go over where the model is at right now. So this is Virgin Wick Theory, a bullish example. So on the hourly time frame, we'll wait for any Virgin Wicks, which is untouched wicks, to get closed through. That Virgin Wick level then becomes a point of interest, which we can mark off. Then we drop down to the 1 minute time frame, wait for price to come down and engage that point of interest. Then we also want to see it tap into some fair value gaps. And then we want to see an inverse fair value gap back to the upside. That's it in like a nutshell. There are a few nuances, but that's the base model. And you might notice if you've seen my videos before that I've removed change in state of delivery as an entry model. I will still take them, but I've just noticed they are a lot more rare, especially because I'm a lot more picky about my sys and I will only take very strong ones, which require a bit more discretion / understanding. So to keep things simple, I've just removed it off this graphic to make this a lot cleaner. And then on the side here, you'll notice the new premium discount filter that I'm currently using. I just made a full 20-minute video discussing this whole thing, so watch that if you haven't. But it's essentially just taking just drawing out the current dealing range and then only taking shorts if we're in the premium, or only taking longs if we're in the discount. Or we can additionally use the middle point as a point of interest itself if it acts as a clean level to reject or bounce off. But yeah, this is what the model's looking like. So let me show you what it looks like in trade examples. And as always, I have a free PDF you can check out down below for full details on the model. All right, so we'll start with the NQ winner from yesterday. So yeah, this was the one I missed. And not because I didn't like it. I was literally just too slow in marking up my charts, because something I've been doing lately is just marking up my charts myself. Zero indicators, just to get a better feel for price, better connection with price. So unfortunately I missed this one because I was too slow, but that's fine. We'll go over it and I'll show you what it looks like. So, there's something else I wanted to touch on. If you've been in the Discord, you would have seen me talking a bit about what we call post-sweep point of interest. So as you can see here, we have this 1 hour bearish candle, which is closing through this, creating our bearish point of interest. But something you'll also notice is prior to this POI being created, we also swept a bunch of highs, making this a post-sweep point of interest, which is what I've coined it as. And that just essentially makes this a lot higher probability. So then from 2 a.m., we can go down to the 1 minute time frame. But first, I want to go to my 5 minute time frame and draw out my current dealing range. And for me, it's pretty obviously just that right there. Let me lighten that up a bit. All right, so here's our current dealing range. There's the top, there's the bottom, premium, discount, middle. So ideally, we would want to see price come up into the discounted area. Even though the point of interest is here, I would want to see price come up into the discounted area before presenting a short. All right, so our range has continued to move. Okay, so the premium is coming down a bit. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. All right, we are now in the discount, so I'm happy to look for shorts because the POI has also been engaged. And right there, excuse me, there is an inverse fair value gap. And so I believe this candle doesn't actually close through it, so you'd have to wait for this candle. So you can enter in there, stop loss up there, target 1R. And bang, there you go. Beautiful trade. And this is also one of those instances where a couple interesting things. If you tried to go for more than 1R, so you can get 1.7 out of this. But if you went for 2, you would not get this one, which is why I've been liking 1-to-1R. It just increases the win rate a lot more. And the other interesting thing is how price reacts off that 0.5 level. It's like magic. How, yeah, we slightly dip into it, and then bang, we get a pretty clean rejection off it straight back to the upside. So yeah, in this instance, you definitely don't want to go too deep into the discount for your take profit. So that was a nice trade, and I missed that one, but still a nice A+ example in my books. All right, so here's another example. This was yesterday as well on oil, CL. I've been looking at CL a bit lately. So Tuesday, 14th April, 3 a.m. You can see we get a nice strong bearish close. And this is also another post-sweep POI, because as you can see, this candle that we are closing through swept this high and this high, giving us a post-sweep POI and just making our POI a lot more potent, a lot stronger. So these are the POIs we're working with. And I'll just mark them as bearish points of interest. So I'll move them across a bit. All right, so after this candle closes from 4 a.m., we can then look for entries. Yeah, okay. And I'll just quickly draw my dealing range first. So yeah, for me, it's pretty obvious. We had this huge impulsive move from here down to here. So there's our range. Let's go to the 1 minute. All right, everything looks pretty good. Here's our range, premium, discount, POIs here. All right, let's see if we get an entry. So nothing yet, nothing yet. And there is an FVG. Bang, there is your IFVG. Right there. Really nice, especially after we just swept all of this liquidity right there. So entry can be right here upon that close, and stop loss up there, targeting 1R. Let's see how that plays out. Bang, there is your TP. And this is another example where 1-to-1 plays out really nicely, because you pretty much get it bang on. What do you get, like 1.03? Anything more than that and you would get stopped out, I believe, or break even. Oh no, it comes back down further. But still, 1-to-1 is a really nice play here. And again, you'll notice as we shorted in the discount, as we get to that 0.5 midline level, it's very hard for price to burst through it. It's like struggling, dips into it a bit, but rejects off it again. So yeah, nice to have a TP not too deep into the discount here. And this was a win that I took yesterday. So yeah, it's got everything you want. IFVG, premium discount, and some strong POIs. All right, and then lastly, we have this setup on gold. So this was Tuesday, 14th April, 3 a.m. And this was actually a 30-second setup, because sometimes you might not see an IFVG on the 1 minute, but there'll be one on the 30-second. This is something I've been looking out for lately. This was also nice and deep into a discount, so I'll go from the start actually. Let me go back to the 1 hour. So go to the start of the hour. All right, so Oh, okay. So another pattern, a pattern you'll notice is every single trade that I'm talking about today is a PSP, a post-sweep POI. So this is the Chad candle we're working with, but you'll notice the candle before it swept a bunch of lows. Swept this low, swept this low, swept this low. So all of these previous candle lows got taken out by this one candle, and then we proceed to close over this candle. So this is like a really strong indicator of a reversal, if I've ever seen one. So then we have our POI here, POI here. Yeah, just a bunch of POIs. So then after this 2 a.m. candle closes, we can go to 3 a.m. and look for an entry. All right, so here's how we're looking on the 1 minute. I'm just gonna go to my 5 minute and draw out my range first. So yeah, for me, the range is, I would say, pretty much from here to here. From here to here. It's just straight up. It's a very impulsive leg, as ICT traders like to call it. Yeah, just like straight greens, no down candles. So that's our range we're working with. Let's see if we can get a push back into the discounted range. And we also have a bunch of POIs down there. All right, beautiful. We get a nice push down. And then, yeah, like I said, I believe this was a 30-second IFEG. Yeah. So as you'll notice, there is a 30-second inverse fair value gap. Very nice V-shaped reversal there. And if I go back to the 1 minute, there's nothing there. You'll just see like no gaps. So sometimes it can be very helpful to go down to the 30-second, especially when you have such sharp, quick moves like this. The 1 minute won't catch everything. So enter there. Upon that close, stop loss down there. TP at 1R. Let's watch this play out. IFEG gets retested. Holds up strongly though. Chops around for a bit. Bang. TP hit. You even get a bit more out of it, and then eventually... Oh, you get way more actually. Yeah, very nice. So, realistically, probably could have targeted the 0.5 or even this high. But right now, I'm happy to stick with 1-to-1, especially for prop firms. But yeah, that was a super nice trade. And I believe that was everything. Yeah, 3 nice setups yesterday. Managed to catch 2. All 3 were validated with the premium discount as a bias filter. Looking pretty good. So I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. See you next time.